Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Make yourself comfortable on the witness stand, doctor, and whenever you're ready, Ms. Schneider.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court?
Yes.
And counsel. Jurors. May I approach you?
Sure, of course.
Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Schuman.
Good morning.
Would you please introduce yourself to the jury?
Yeah, I'm Mark Schuman. It's S-H-U-M-A-N.
Dr. Schuman, are you a medical doctor?
Yes.
What kind?
I'm a forensic pathologist.
Are you also a medical examiner?
Yes.
As a forensic pathologist and medical examiner, are you an expert in determining the cause of a person's death?
Yes.
And does that include determining the primary site of a cancer?
Yes.
As a pathologist and medical examiner, Dr. Schuman, are you here today to testify about whether Mrs. Adamson had a primary lung cancer?
Yes.
Dr. Schuman, did you see in the medical records you reviewed a few references to lung cancer?
Yes.
Did you see anywhere in medical records where any of Mrs. Adamson's doctors called this a breast cancer?
No.
And did you see anywhere in the medical records where any of Mrs. Adamson's doctors said that cancer started outside her lungs?
I did not. No.
Are we missing a lot of medical records in this case?
Yes.
And as a medical examiner and forensic pathologist, does a big part of your job involve assessing the available information and what's not available in determining whether there's enough evidence to say the doctors got it right or whether there may be some other kind of explanation?
Yes.
How long have you been a doctor?
24 years.
And Dr. Schuman, where do you live?
I live in Miami.
Are you an associate medical examiner for the Miami-Dade County?
Yes.
Please tell the jury, what does a medical examiner do?
Well, in Florida, the medical examiners are tasked with determining the cause and manner of death when people die under circumstances defined by Florida statute.
And give us some examples of those types of circumstances.
Anybody who dies suddenly, unexpectedly, not under the care of a physician, anybody dies of trauma, anybody dies of poisoning or drugs, anybody who dies in police custody or in a penal institution, or anybody who dies under some type of public health issue fall under the jurisdiction of the medical examiner, among a couple of others.
And as part of your work as a medical examiner, do you conduct autopsies?
Yes.
What is an autopsy?
An autopsy is an examination of a person after they die.
And are autopsies the gold standard for determining the cause of a person's death?
Yes.
Are they also the gold standard for determining the primary site of a person's cancer?
Yes.
How many autopsies have you performed in your career?
About 4,000.
And as a forensic pathologist and a medical examiner, have you diagnosed cancers?
Yes.
Do you diagnose cancers during autopsy?
Yes.
Have you diagnosed lung cancer?
Yes, I have.
Have you diagnosed cancers that are metastatic to the lung?
Yes.
Have you diagnosed breast cancer?
Yes.
You said you're a forensic pathologist. We've heard from an anatomical pathologist. What specifically is a forensic pathologist?
We have all the same training as an anatomical pathologist, but we have additional training in the pathology of trauma. We do a lot more toxicology, and we do the legal issues involved with that. And in addition, we focus on that area of anatomical pathology, which is the autopsy pathology.
And so you mentioned training. Would you please give the jury an idea